All right, excellent afternoon to all those who are watching me across the states in Nigeria. They say fashion is not just about, clothes. It's about making a statement and, of course, expressing yourself. Your choice of attire, reflects your personality and influences how others perceive you. And when you dress with confidence and select quality pieces, you send a message of self-assurance and attention to details. Remember that how you dress is how you will be addressed. That's the favorite saying or the favorite quote out there when it comes to appearance. So embrace the power of fashion to shape your image and make a lasting impression with mango pieces. Yes, because I have mango pieces on right now. I'm wearing a black pleated skirt. It's unfortunate that my viewers cannot see it right now, and of course a green top from Mango. Guys, before I start spamming you all with mango messages and all of that, I think it's best for you guys to hear from the horse's mouth. But guys, my name remains Kike Atanda-Owo, and you're on to another interesting episode of Real Talk with Kike. Let me quickly go on this day in history segment to see what legacy has for us, and the conversation will continue. Stay with me.
This day in 2014, a bomb was set off at a football field in Mubi, Atanda-Owo State, Nigeria, which killed at least 40 people. 19 others were said to have been injured in the attack, and according to a police officer, the bomb exploded at around 6:30 local time at the pitch in Mubi's Kapan area. It targeted fans who were trying to leave the field after watching a local club match. Mubi, which is located in Atanda-Owo State, one of 3 in the northeast, which has been under a state of emergency for more than a year, has previously witnessed attacks by Boko Haram Islamists.
All right, many thanks for staying with me. I think for this day in history segment, I choose to respond to terrorism and violence of the past in a different way today. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I want to look forward to a new Nigerian, and looking forward to a Nigeria amongst over 200 million Nigeria. As far as I'm concerned, I think it's important for me to look forward to a new Nigeria, a new era, because of this new administration. And the new leaders, I want to believe that they will do us right, uphold the nation in a unified manner, and people will find equitable and address this matter of violence and terrorism in our country once and for all, so that it can be a thing of the past. I think that is my message for on this day initial segment. I'll go on a quick break to get a message from my sponsors. Stay with me. I'll be right back. All right, many thanks for staying with me. If there's one thing we've come to know and love about Mango, is that the brand does affordable, casual, meets high-class chic, extremely well-decorated designs. Yeah, that's what I want to use today. You can always count on it, let's say the Mediterranean-inspired collection for fresh, on-trending styles. It's polished yet effortless designs, looks that are made for maybe from people from 20 to 40 something plus. I stand to be corrected, in terms of glamour, and to attain that glamour, I must emphasize as well. So along with men's and women's collection, Mango also offers a fashionable kids line with adorable styles for teens down to newborns. I just love the styles. I must emphasize. I can keep going on and on because, some people could say I'm biased because they are part of my sponsors, but no, I just love their site. It's easy to wear collections, has received it, tons of attentions, including attires in, or futures rather, in LA, and of course in Forbes, as well as 13 million following on Instagram alone, on their international Instagram page, and of course in the Nigerian Instagram page, which is Mango Nigeria, also have quite a number of followers. Let me use this opportunity to tell people to go and follow their page. Yes. So when it comes to the international brand, when it comes to fashion brands, you know, it tends to thrive in Africa today, and it can be said that the result of the demand for this outlandish fashion, or would I say outlandish fashion, and of course at the other hand, quite a number of people see it as the high street brands, you know, brands that thrive amongst or amidst sharp competitions, and of course, you know, saturated market conditions. There is a need, you know, to appraise their remarkable strategy and of course industry grade dominance in Nigeria. So it's time, yeah, you know, to find out how Mango brand is taking over the fashion market in Nigeria with outfits like this that I'm wearing, and of course wears for all ages. So guys, let me save my breath. I think I've said enough about the Mango brand right now. I think let's just dive to see our guest, a representative from Mango, who will be throwing a lot of light on Mango fashion. Stay with me. I'll be right back. Many thanks for staying with us. Let me use this opportunity to quickly usher in our guest from our Abuja studio, and Annette. Many thanks. It's a pleasure to have you on the show today. How are you doing today?
Hi, Kike. I'm doing very well, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
You're wearing Mango right now because there's no other brand you should be wearing aside Mango. Yeah. So let's dive straight to the topic at hand. You know, Mango just celebrated 7 years of presence in the country and in most regions of West Africa. How has it been thus far in terms of penetration or penetrating the Nigerian market, and of course growing the fashion business in this side of our world where, you know, that is a bit competitive? What's your take on this?
Okay, first of all, I would like to comment on how you described Mango. I can see a lot of passion. I can hear a lot of excitement when you describe our brand, so thank you so much for that. How Mango broke into the African market? Well, I would say it's been an interesting challenge for us because, as you know, Mango is a European brand originating from Spain, and coming into Nigeria, it's not been as easy as how it is if you were in Europe. But there's something I understand about Nigerians. Nigerians are very fashionable people. So this is a brand that is well known. It's an international brand, and people travel out, people that visit different countries in the world, and they see this brand. So first of all, the feedback I got was they're happy to have Mango here in Nigeria. So you don't have to travel all the time just to get these items. And this is an official store. So it's easy. You can't question the quality. You can't question how authentic it is.
Fantastic, yeah, and I can testify to the quality. And it's not because, you know, they're part of my sponsors. The question is, I've traveled far and wide, and I've seen and I've gone to many Mango stores outside the country, and I can tell you that the same quality that we have here in Nigeria is the same quality out there. And I must say many thanks for staying through to the strategy of the brand. However, talking about the authenticity and the quality of the brand, what strategies and initiative has Mango Clothing implemented, in terms of differentiating itself from competitors and increase demand and sales in Nigeria? Because earlier when you were talking about, Nigerians are fashionable people. We've seen a lot of SMEs today who have created all sorts of fashion brands. The market is wide. But how has Mango been able to stay through to their strategies?
Okay, thank you for that question. So Mango has stayed true to its brand, in the sense that kudos to all the SMEs that are out there bringing African fashion to the forefront. Mango has stayed true to its brand, first of all, with quality. I think all our customers can attest to the fact that once you purchase a Mango item, you know what you're buying. You know how long you're going to have this item. So it's never in question whether how long it's going to last for you. So I think that's one unique characteristic that our clothing has. And then we stay on the pulse of trends. Today, how fashion is, fashion is trend and it changes from time to time. So we stay on the pulse of trend. Whatever is reigning yesterday can't be trending today. So we're always trying to we're very fashion forward. So we're always trying to introduce more styles. We're trying to keep our customers engaged and maintain the loyalty they have with the brand. And another unique thing that we have is Mango is trusted. It's a household name in the sense that once you go into a Mango store, you know for sure you're going to find what you're looking for.
Yes, I agree with you that when you enter any Mango store, you are going to find whatever you are looking for at every occasion. But what are the unique selling points of Mango Clothing? How do they resonate? I think that's the word, with the Nigerian consumers. And the reason why I'm asking this question is the fact that there are quite a number of people who have said to me when I do my post, it doesn't fit into our culture. And I said no, because it depends on what you are looking for entirely. Do you understand? So how can you, convince those who are watching us right now in terms of, our environment, putting our environment into consideration?
Okay, putting our environment into consideration, I would say since our first store opened in our flagship store, that's at Mango Lekki, it's been a very interesting journey. We are an European brand and we are trying to break into the African market. So one thing that was most important for us was customer feedback. If you can agree with me, some customers have had situations where they come in and say, I never see my size. You guys are doing European fashion. But if we keep in mind that people that travel often, they still visit Mango stores and they still purchase this European fashion. So for us, the major thing has been customer feedback, which relate to the product team. And it's been amazing so far, because what we had before when we first started is not what we have now. We have sizes ranging to UK 22, when previously I think it ended at 14, UK 14. So with that in mind, we are keeping all our diverse customers in mind. The curvy customers, the customers that are office casual. We're keeping the ones that want to party out. So if you notice something about Mango, we are very versatile. You could have a Mango blazer and wear it to lunch with friends. You could wear it to work. You could wear it for an event. So we're keeping up with the trends, and we're still keeping in mind what our customers really want, because they are the lifeline of the business.
Hearing you, I think I want to stay on the diversity or the diverse, taste of fashion that you've mentioned. And the reason why I'm still staying on to that course is the fact that efforts of or will I say what efforts, as Mango, Mango Clothing made to cater for this diverse fashion needs? Because you've spoken now, you are talking about, they could not find the sizes, in terms of inclusivity with the cultural relevance when it comes to individual figures and all of that. But the question is, there are quite a number of people also. I feel that sometimes we have to do a lot of, you know, PR, so to speak. Do you understand? Even when they find a size, you know, they tend to want to start comparing the clothing to other African will I say, brand, so to speak. That's my first question to you. I know you've touched on the diversity, but I just want you to elaborate on it. That's the first question. And the second question for me right now is affordability. Affordability, because there's something that comes to mind with international brands. I must confess to you. How do you answer Nigerians and their curiosity, Annie, on mango outfits and their prices? You know, to you and I, maybe I should say to the average or the elite, so to speak. Sometimes when I put the price tag on socials, to me, I just feel it's affordable. A dress at 69 or 70K is affordable. There are quite a number of people that will come to my DM and say, Madam, it's not affordable. You know, and I'm asking myself, how affordable can a simple black dress be? You know, and sometimes you see some jackets that are probably like 96 or 99 point something. You know how we tag all our clothing in mango and all of that. But you still see quite a number of people, you know, complain about affordability in terms of prices. What do you think that we can do in terms of strategy towards this?
Okay, I think I would answer your first question about diversity. First of all, I mentioned our customer feedback, how customer feedback is very important to us. This kind of gives us the outline on how to approach our coming collections. Like right now, for a while now, we've always had Arabian collection, and this is synonymous with the northern part of Nigeria, the modern fashion in the northern part of Nigeria. We've had collections that incorporate African prints or African designs so far, and these have been best-selling collections for us. To answer your second question concerning price, I'm sure everybody is aware of the economic situation going on in the world right now. Customers tell me most times that when they travel abroad, because they're surprised, because this is quality, this is something you are guaranteed to enjoy, you are guaranteed the quality of the fabrics, the quality of the material. So they tell me that when they travel, they're in Dubai, they'll be surprised, oh, if they could do the conversion, it's actually the same price. So ranging with the customers that are not really sure how affordable our fashion is, I would just like to assure them that they are getting quality, they are getting their money's worth. And I think that should speak for itself.
Fantastic insights right there. So before we go on a quick break, let me quickly ask you, could you share Mango Clothing's future plans for growth? When I say growth, I'm talking about expansion in Nigeria, such as new store openings, you know, product lines or digital initiatives. You know, what is Mango Clothing's, you know, long-term vision for becoming a leading fashion brand in Nigeria, and what strategies are in place to achieve that goal?
Okay, we have marketing strategies in place. We're working with a lot of influencers trying to publicize the brand. There's still a lot of people that don't know about Mango. We've been here for a while, but we still feel that every time we need to publicize ourselves. Concerning the digital, we are on Instagram. Please follow us for more updates, but I can't reveal too much right now because it's still a work in progress. But be rest assured that Mango would be very soon easily accessible to people in the south, because people in the south, here is already in Jabi, we have branches in Mango, Lekki, and in Ikeja. So very soon we'll reach out to everyone and be easily accessible to all.
Yeah, as well. We'll go on a quick break, and when we return, conversation continues. Stay with me. I'll be right back. All right, glad to know you are still with us. In case you just joined the show, today's conversation is a special edition dedicated to one of the most renowned fashion brands in Nigeria. And of course, you know, they are one of my sponsors. And Mango Clothing, I have been speaking about Mango brands for a while. Even before they became my sponsors, I must confess that I have been patronizing them for quite a number of time. Even I know there are different country managers back to back and the like. But the brand manager, the Mango brand manager, Annette Davis, has been, you know, exploring their strategies or their standing pieces with us in the last 25 minutes, and of course, you know, telling us about the competition and the creating aspect of the brand that is fast impacting on the Nigerian fashion industry, where they have many of their stores and all. And I would like people to please stay tuned, watch out for Mango brands, you know, stay tuned, because I feel that maybe it's time for me to do some giveaways on Mango pieces, you know, just fingers crossed. Let's see how you go, but discover the brand vision for the future, including exciting plans for expansion, as Annette have actually shared with us, with new product lines and of course innovative digital initiative. And I want to say many thanks, Annette, for all that you've shared thus far. But before we go further, I think it's important for me to leave our phones open for those who might want to contribute to the topic at hand. You know, the number to call is 080-988 77888, and of course there are other numbers on the screen right now that you can call on 0811 888 8112. And we're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube, both on Real Talk with Kike platform and on Silverbird platform apps. You know, again, many thanks for all you've shared thus far. I just want to say that now we have local designers who are a global pedigree competing with Mango, because trust me, I have quite a number of Nigerian brands as well, but Mango comes first to me. So based on your own assessments and your revenue when it comes to revenue stream, knowing that we know how the economy is at the moment, you've touched on that, do you think Nigerians would demand more for foreign designers than the local ones, now that even African designers are making it to Paris walkway, where they are making it to, you know, UK during the coronation of Charles III, you know, and quite a number of shows? How many shows or how many would I say events has Mango coordinated in a way that you can kind of infuse, you know, our celebrities, you know, to kind of influence the brand?
Okay, thank you for that question. So far, we have been on a number of shows. We have received awards as well. We have worked with a number of celebrities, yourself included. You look beautiful today, by the way. We've worked with some other influencers. We've worked with a lot of influencers, actually. And we are trying to but remind people why they should choose Mango. Kudos to all the local fashion brands. They're doing quite well, very amazing. But one thing again is to say that Mango is an international brand. As we're breaking into the African market, it's important to note that you are getting world standard quality. I think that's our major selling point. And same within the stores. The experience you're getting into the store is the same as if you were on Oxford Street in London. The same service, the same stories told in each store is what you would experience if you were in Dubai as well. So Mango is still pushing its social media. We are on social media. Please follow us, Mango Stores _Nigeria, just to stay updated with our what we're doing right now. And we have a lot of shows coming up also as well, which we'll feature in. And we're not in competition with local designers. We would love you to patronize them as well. But we are international brands, so you know what you're getting.
Big submission right there. And I must ask you, let's make it more or let me say, let me give my own opinion that it's important for us to make it more visible and reachable to quite a number of people out there. And I like the fact that when people actually go on socials and they are looking for mango, they see mango_Nigeria and they see mango as well, where there's a lot of following, which also shows that they are the same brands. When you go to both pages on Instagram, they know that the mango brand is a high street brand. I want you to tell us the number and locations of stores that you have in the country, in case for those who are just tuning in for the first time, who do not know, what can they what can they do, you know, in terms of going to any of these stores wherever they are, by getting or walking into the stores to get, you know, valuable things. Talk about the new collections that you guys just, you know, just collected in recent times, which is one of these outfits that I'm wearing today.
Yes, yes. Okay, we have new collection in stores, and as my fellow managers would say, it's always amazing. So you have to experience mango to know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you can agree with that. We have 2 stores in Lagos, Nigeria. One is at the Palms Shopping Mall in Lekki, and there's another one in Ikeja City Mall. We also have our branch. We just celebrated our 7-year anniversary here in Jabi Lake Mall, and an outlet at Silver Bay Entertainment Center. We are also social. We have Mango Nigeria on Facebook. We have Mango Stores_Nigeria on Instagram. So you can just reach out to any of our social media pages, and whatever request you have will be dealt with as soon as possible.
I'd like to ask you this question, and truly I must say to you that, you know, being a fan of mango brand first before you guys being a sponsor, you know, I've been consuming your goods for a while, for a number of years, I must emphasize, you know, and I know that, you know, country managers have changed, and I must say that, you know, I'm Amaj Dagra, I hope I pronounced his last name properly, you know, sometimes I mother people's names, so I apologize, you know, is somebody who is very hands-on when it comes to, you know, the attraction of the brand. It's another thing for you to have the quality of the brand, but sometimes the attraction and the creativity is what Amaj actually brings to fore. For someone like you, I don't know how many years that you've been working with the brand. How can you say working with him, you know, in terms of most times I feel that the country managers are foreigners, so to speak, you know, how has it been in terms of synergy? Because sometimes, you know how it is in our country, where some people feel that, oh, why are they bringing a country manager to come and aid us here and all of that? How has it been thus far in terms of, you know, power of character, so to speak?
Okay, in terms of that, it's been actually really wonderful, because, you know, for you to be a country manager in our company, I'm not sure about others, but in our company, for you to be a country manager, you have to have the experience. You have to have a vision. And one thing I really appreciate my country manager for is he always has a vision. He has made us buy into his vision for what he has for Mango. So our relations are always very cool. We're always having ideas thrown back and forth. Concerning social media, we have something in the work which I'm sure will be really amazing. I'm really looking forward to that. So in terms of that, he understands the brand. We all understand the brand. He's not afraid to ask for suggestions or ask for help, and we feel very comfortable giving our ideas or sharing our ideas. So we're always brainstorming every time we have a phone call. So it's been really amazing so far.
To hear from his team that it's great working closely with him. But putting that aside, you know, there are quite a number of people that have also approached me, you know, Annette, regarding, you know, also maybe opening a store, a franchise and all of that regarding Mango. Do you think such can occur? Can people actually partner with you guys in Nigeria to be selling the Mango brands, I mean Mango clothing, and still maintain the logo and the likes that you guys have on ground?
That's a very delicate question. You know, all franchises have rules. There are certain rules that trademarks and well-known brands have when they are giving out their franchises. So there's a procedure they will have to go through. But the person, whoever is interested, can feel free to reach out to us on any of our social media pages, and then we would speak further on that.
Many thanks for, throwing light on that. But quickly, I think I have been enraging my fans and followers as indirectly I'll say I'm a brand ambassador, but because you guys are my sponsor, and of course I influence, I'm an influencer as well. Whenever that they patronize any of the stores, and they mention my names, in terms of referrals and the likes and all of that, I think it's high time for us to create a code for Real Talk with Kike fans that goes to Mango stores to say, when you go there, there will be some 2%, 5% discount. So are there other means of gaining higher visibility using online platform? Because you mentioned digital, and I must tell you that digital market today, digital has become another new TV. Everybody is on their phone. So the social media engagement is another thing entirely, because it is everywhere. There's attention. So I must ask, does the brand, also, try to get PR, to kind of push the brands up there? Because we know that there are some top blogs in Nigeria that can also help in terms of visibility. Have your organization actually thought about that in terms of expansion?
Okay, in terms of visibility, in a few months, we have worked with a lot of influencers. Atanda-Owo is one of them. We've worked with this thing called fashion. So our marketing team is putting together something which I'm sure the public will really love. We're putting it out there, and let's just wait and see. That's all I can say.
Many thanks again, Annette Davis, for all you've shared thus far on the show. It's been an interesting time with you on Real Talk with Kike. Many thanks for honoring my invite, and of course for joining us via Abuja studio right there. But I'm not letting you go yet. Let's discuss some of the trending stories that affect you and I as Nigerians. And the first trending story that caught my attention is that of the NNPC that increases official fuel pump price to 537 per liter. And I think before I come to you, I must let me give my submission first, because I love Professor Ndubuisi Nwokoma. I hope I pronounce his name properly. I apologize, but he's the director for SEPRA from Unilag, and his submission on this while being interviewed on the subsidy removal announcement shortly after inauguration speech for me. I felt, I think to summarize everything was that, the spiral effect actually was shocking to quite a number of people. And personally, I've said it time without number on this platform that a good policy with bad implementation strategy ends up frustrating people in terms of implementation that kills plenty of good and objective policies in our system. And I think timing is key in everything that we do. I think our government needs to really learn the timing of actually pushing things forward. We have too many examples out there. I can remember during the Naira redesign, I remember the current devaluation as well, now subsidy removal. Every other presidential candidate will do the same if elected to power. So there's no what's it called, going back and forth about this, because I've gone back to actually listen to the past presidential candidates from different parties, and everybody were talking about the removal of this subsidy. That's the reason why I said what I said. However, announcing the immediate removal without placing adjustment strategies ahead has definitely created quite a number of damage out there, because from the loose ends for marketers, the sellers, to exploiting the citizens and all. And I'm using the word exploiting for a reason. While I understand that this removal, will actually cut some those who are smuggling the product. But personally, yesterday, that I filled my car with 48,000 naira, just one car. If fuel tank capacity is 50 liters, petrol costs at 48 naira per liter. Another cost is at 48 times, if we like say 50, to fill your tank as well, which is about 24,400. So assume you use a fuel tank in a week, that's about 97,600 per month. So what's the adjustment mechanism on the salary of the average Nigeria is what I'm actually bringing to fall. How about the inflation when it comes to effect on foods, on goods, and commodities? Were their stakeholders actually consulted? Were there a dialogue? Were there meetings with NNPC, Pegasus and the like, the marketers and others? Is also what I'm asking in pain right now, because Nigerians need to, you know, I must keep it real on this platform. We need to brace up. An adjustment will come after the full operation and supply from Dangote refinery, but then we can now begin to now start hoping to see some adjustments in pump prices and all. But right now, you know, the conditions of, the living conditions of Nigerians, you know, is not good enough. I know how this fuel subsidy removal have caused a lot of traffic, a lot of in fact, I don't know. It's not easy even running your business again in this country. It's unfortunate that there's no ease of doing business. Now we can see all that is going on. You know, let me come to you, Annette. What's your take with the fact that you run an organization where sometimes, where the store is located, you know, you either run on fuel or diesel. What's your take on this trending story?
My take would be that this is a very challenging time for Nigerians and for businesses as well, because we're looking at doubling or in some cases tripling operational costs. And of course, you would see how it will reflect in transportation. The prices of goods and services will increase. So as a business, yes, there has to be a balance. So we're just hoping for a better way of handling these things, keeping in mind that Nigerians are out there spending more money, things are more expensive, but at the same time, we're trying to service the average Nigerian. So with all this in mind, I know operational costs are going to go up, but Nigerians can be rest assured that we have them in mind, especially when it comes to the prices of our products.
Many thanks for putting that consideration out there, and Nigerians knowing that Mango have got their back, yes, despite the economic
yes,
challenges that we're going through right now. Many thanks for that submission. We'll go into the second trending story, which is the Adegoke murder. You know, the courts, you know, sentences Adedoyin and 2 others to death by hanging. You know, and my submission on this is the fact that I feel that the recent verdict by the Osun State High Court, you know, finding Dr. Ramon Adedoyin guilty in the murder case of Timothy Adegoke is a significant milestone, if you ask me, in our quest for justice, and of course the principle that the powerful elites are not above the law. It is not only a pity that the poor gentle students has been killed, or God knows the number of innocent souls that have been killed by these wicked people, you know, for evil people. I don't know the word to use to, the adjective to use to describe them right now, but it sends a resounding message that those who engage in evil or wickedness, you know, the wickedness act, I don't know how to put it now, cannot, you know, hide behind their social status or influence anymore. And I must say many thanks to social media. And as much as I want some level of regulation on social media, I must tell you that social media have helped in terms of stories like this. And this ruling also, you know, reaffirms the faith of the people in the justice system, you know, demonstrating that the system can deliver fair and impartial judgments. You know, it instills hope that our society is committed to upholding the values of justice, and of course ensuring that victims, you know, receive the justice that they deserve. Moreover, you know, this verdict is also a significant blow to the despicable practice of ritual killings that has, you know, damaged our society, in terms of also how the international organization also sees us. It serves as a clear warning, you know, to those who engage in such devilish acts, you know, that they will face the full weight of the law and be held accountable, you know, for their crimes. So let this really mark a turning point in our fight against injustice as we continue to strive for a society where every individual, regardless of their background, is protected by law. May it serve as a powerful reminder must emphasize that the era of impunity is coming to an end, and that the pursuit of justice will prevail over evil and criminality in our country, Nigeria. And I pray that this new administration will help to put an end to this, especially in curbing crimes like this, and of course banditry as well. And I don't know if you saw this trending. Annette, do you have anything to say to this?
Okay, yes, I did see this trending, and it gives us hope as Nigerians that there's a certain level of equality, and you can rely on the legal system, because recently the legal system has been failing us. But stories like this just give me hope that everyone is equal. You don't have to be the richest, or you don't have to be the most influential to get justice.
Annette Davis, for all you've shared thus far with us. It's been an interesting edition of Real Talk with Kike. Courtesy you, our resourceful guest, and of course our sponsor. And I want to say many thanks, Annette Davis, for all that you're doing. I pray that God continues to uphold you as you journey through your career path in Nigeria and wherever you wish to. On this note, I think this is where I draw the curtains on the show. To come your way next week, remember to put a smile on somebody's face and be kind to one another. My name remains Kike Atanda-Owo. See you next week. Bye now.